vehicle lies overturned against a building, its frame crushed so badly it's nearly unrecognizable.
Damn, that shit is... I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it says the homicide of a beloved user. There's no way my brother lived that, bro. No way. Rest in peace.
And plowed.
You can see the lights, right?
Stop at the
Look, it stops.
light. 7 seconds later, the white car goes.
You can see the headlights creep into the frame, right?
Plow.
And slam into this dude's car.
Into the back of his vehicle, sending it barreling through the
And he keeps going. This had to be like, I want to say like 40, 50 miles per hour. Like, at least 50, bro.
I have a means to react because I have insecurity issues and PTSD.
Shut your ass up, bro.
This kind of and so, like, I don't know if my subconscious took over that night as, like, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but, like, I don't remember anything,
Gemini.
Yeah, I'm tired of even hearing that because of who was targeting me for so. No,
I'm turning this shit off, bro. I'm turning this shit off.
I ain't going out tonight. I'm just gonna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room.
Yeah, this is the one right here. Honestly, I should have goddamn started the stream with this video. I did see re-age. Holy shit, yo. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I may be dyslexic or something. Anyway, I seen your rage react to this video. The homicide of a beloved YouTuber. I don't even know if I could say that too much. You feel me? Also, I don't know how niggas are reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. T Banks reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, he doing the method. Not too much on that. He's doing the method. Your rage reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't know how he's getting off with that, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how niggas are getting off with doing that shit on stream. Okay? But I might have to do that method my damn self, bro, because I really watch anime, and I really do this shit, bro. I was thinking about making a Patreon where I just react to anime, which I probably should do, honestly. I'll probably still do that, because, like I said, I watch anime, you feel me? I'm watching Fate right now, okay? I'm trying to get through Unlimited Blade Works because, god damn, bro, I do not want to watch Unlimited Blade Works, okay? I want to watch Strange Fake. I want to watch like the other shit. And I know the other shit is tough, but it's like you got to get through the first one to get to the next one. And niggas are saying you got to watch Stay Night, Fate Stay Night, right? That's the first one you have to watch before Unlimited Blade Works, cuz Fate Stay Night is Unlimited Blade Works. But I'm not watching that. That shit is like 90s, and of course, I have nothing wrong with 90s anime. I really do this, okay? I watch Yu Yu Hakusho. I watched One Piece when it was tough. You feel me? I mean, One Piece is still tough, but I'm just saying, like, you know, when it was 90s and shit. I fuck with 90s anime, you know, Inuyasha and shit. Like, it's cool, bro. It's cool. But, like, gang, I'm not watching Fate. You know, I damn near don't want to watch Unlimited Blade Works. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, y'all get the point of why I was saying all that and shit. But we're going to be watching this video. Kind of a crazy pivot to go off of because I was just getting real, you know what I'm saying, real personal with y'all about some anime. And this video is actually crazy as hell because there is a death. Anyway, if you like the video, like the video. If you like it, subscribe. At issues.team on Instagram, issues.com, we got some fire pieces. And let's hop into it. Cause I'm rolling up and I need something to watch. Don't really want to watch a 37-minute video, but here we are.
The car is mangled.
The car is mangled. Oh shit. Hold on, wait. Is that a motorcycle? No, that's the back of the shit. Oh, damn.
I hit somebody.
I know. I actually was a fan.
Yeah.
Fan? Oh no.
When I get out of here, I'm gonna start a YouTube. I think the first video I should make is like about this.
On January 31st, 2025, a white van smashes into a car
Damn.
stopped at a red light, leaving the beloved YouTuber known as Desert
Damn, stopped at a red light, gang?
Drifter in critical condition. But what first appears to be a tragic accident unravels under scrutiny as disturbing evidence pulls the case in a shocking new direction.
And that is almost like it sped up before it even got to him. There was no. You'll see.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Just after 10 p.m., dispatchers in Grand Junction, Colorado are alerted to a severe crash involving two vehicles at a four-way intersection.
911, this is Chennai. What is the address of your emergency? Hey, I'm on the...
I ain't gonna lie, gang, this B-roll is immaculate. I'm sorry, I know this is a serious moment, but boy, whoever edited this video, you cooked.
I'm on the corner of North and First, and there was a crazy accident.
Okay,
we
were you
need
involved?
ambulance here.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of calls. Were you involved?
No, I was not involved. I'm a told I don't want to look. I don't want to look.
Come on, gang.
Okay.
Oh.
Nearly a dozen calls flood in, including one from two witnesses who saw the incident unfold.
The guy was driving sporadically. We could see he ran a red light before. He was hauling butt down the road, and
Oh my God.
Hauling butt.
we got to stop.
And you said it was a van or whatever kind of vehicle?
I can't tell what it is. It's like a utility van. That's the one that ran the red light.
And smacked into this other vehicle.
And I can't tell what the other car is, but it's nasty.
Like a sedan of some kind?
Something like that, yeah.
Officers arrive to find the white van with smoke pouring from its damaged engine.
Damn.
A second vehicle lies overturned against a building, its frame crushed so badly it's nearly unrecognizable.
Damn, that shit is... I'm not gonna lie, I mean, it says the homicide of a beloved. There's no way my brother lived that, bro. No way. Rest in peace.
Talking to you until they get here, okay?
Hello.
There they are. See, he's here, okay?
No.
He's contact.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. If this is me, it might be insensitive to say, but like, I low-key don't want to survive this. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Some people be saying like, oh, glory be to God, like, you feel me? And they be like, you know, hallelujah, like, you know. Bro, I don't think that's really good. Like, you know, to live through this, bro. Okay, look. Yes, to live is amazing. To live is great. But to live through this, like, let's say he broke both his legs. Like, let's say he's paralyzed. He'll never be able to walk again. He lost one of his arms. He lost one of his eyes. Like, bro, gang, like he was damn near decapitated, and he's like gonna be special for the rest of his life, bro. Like, take me out. Take me out. Am I crazy? Like, one of my lungs don't work. Like, I tore my ACL. Like, my foot is permanently backwards. Like, no, just take me out, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay. Is there anybody else in there with you? There's somebody, very, very heavy damage in this car that's upside down. One person trapped inside.
I'm sorry, did he say there's someone else on the other side? No, he didn't say that, right? No way.
Person trapped in somebody, very, very heavy damage in this car that's upside down. One person trapped inside.
Okay. Sorry if I'm yawning, it's 2 a.m., by the way.
Can you hear me in there? Hello, can you hear me?
Don't even wake me up, bro. The excruciating pain he would be in.
That one too?
There's a guy that can't get out.
Okay. You try to talk to him and get him woke up. I'll go check on that guy.
Don't even wake me up, so I'm in the hospital.
Breathing.
He's breathing?
He's breathing, but he is unresponsive.
Okay, is there anybody else in there? Are you by yourself?
It's just him. Hey,
3558.
are you okay? I know you were just in a car accident. You're okay. You're okay. You're gonna be okay.
Is she a professional?
We're gonna need at least 2 ambulances.
He's not responsive. Will you guys try and go on the other side?
Yeah. Not gonna be able to get that open.
He's breathing.
He is breathing?
He's breathing. He's unconscious. He's buckled. We're gonna have fire in him out. They're gonna have tools on
The jaws of life. Get him the jaws of life, man.
Breathing. He's breathing. He's not conscious. He's buckled in there.
Jules!
Hell yeah,
The
get him the
driver
jaws
of
of
the
life. and
overturned
shit.
car is later identified as 36-year-old Andrew Martin Cross, the YouTuber known as Desert Drifter. While a rescue team prepares to cut him free, an officer up the road tries to keep the other driver calm.
I thought it was Desert Drifter. Like, oh my god, here we are already pausing the video and shit. God, we're gonna be here all night. I thought it was Desert Drifter, as in like he's one of them car guys, and he was like drifting and stuff, and then that's why the dude like smacked into him, cause he like, you know, like he be doing shit on the road, and he noticed his plates or something. He's like, I've had enough of this guy, and he's, you know, but nah, this dude just goes on hikes and stuff, I guess.
Dude. All right, there you go. Yep. All right, just... Yep, ambulance is here. Our truck's gonna try to get you out, okay? Bro. Okay. You're doing good. Just keep awake, all right? Bro, I'm a human. What's that? I'm a human.
Yeah.
You're doing good. I know, dude. You're doing good, okay? Bro, I'm human.
Gang, why is he saying that?
The driver of the van is identified as 37-year-old Ragnar Nicholas Nick Crystal, a U.S. Army veteran. The front end of his van is completely crushed, and the dash and steering wheel has effectively pinned him to the driver's seat. Firefighters utilize a spreader, a powerful hydraulic tool, to lift the dash and free him from the wreckage.
Guys. All right, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, up and over. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Oh, you got a right behind you. Right behind you. Other way.
Damn.
There we go, Nick. All right. There we go. Let's get a seat collar and get lines ready.
Meanwhile, backup officers arrive and attempt to collect statements from witnesses.
Did you see what happened?
I was just heading.
That nigga dressed like a priest.
And I saw like maybe a little bit of it, but not enough to give a testimony.
Beside the officer, a bystander records distressing footage of the crash site on his cell phone, which later surfaces on YouTube.
Come on, bro.
Stop recording. Did you guys see what happened?
No,
This nigga thinks shit a joke.
Same as him.
Okay.
And we don't understand this criminal justice.
Okay. Ma'am, did you see what happened?
I didn't. I was sitting at Stinker. I saw the explosion, but I didn't actually see
Explode!
exactly what happened.
Okay.
I'm an Uber driver. I was waiting for a call, and so I rushed over and called 911 and tried to do a little assessment for an operator. I really couldn't tell you what happened. I mean, yeah. My car is mangled. Yeah.
Once Nick and Andrew are both freed, they're transported by ambulance to St. Mary's Hospital in critical condition.
Yo, at least they got brought out the car.
For responders who remain at the scene, it's difficult to imagine how both drivers survived such a violent wreck.
Yes, he was wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah.
I think he smacked his head right on that windshield.
Oh, I'm sure he smacked into a lot of stuff.
I can't believe that guy.
Come on, bro. What are we saying? That's why you always wear your seatbelt, by the way. Always wear your seatbelt. Because that nigga was at a red light, bro. Like, you know?
No. No? No. Yeah. That's what we were told. We're like, where'd this come from? Who told you that? I don't know. Well, yeah, no. It was passed on to one of our guys, and then they passed it on. Yeah. Rumor mill.
Yo, these niggas laughing, bro. What the?
Rumors aside, officers are still a long way from understanding the truth of what happened here tonight. An officer arrives at the hospital and attempts to question Nick, the driver of the van, but this proves challenging.
Hey, Nick.
I'm Officer Keys.
Please release my body.
What?
Can you tell me what happened?
Don't grab there.
Why is it my fault?
I didn't say anything. I just asked you what happened.
These crazy people want control.
Okay.
What is he
Can you
saying?
tell me what your name is?
Can I have my body back?
Gang.
Though his words make little sense, it's still too soon to determine whether that's due to injury or something else entirely. Back at the scene, officers gather statements from more witnesses, but even with their combined accounts, it's difficult to pinpoint exactly what happened.
This car was facing eastbound on north at the red light. White car blows the red, smashes into this one, crashes, like it drags this thing, pushes it, and I'm thinking it trips right there at that curb. Oh shoot.
No, that's crazy, bro. Like straight over the curb and into the wall, like, bro.
That right there hits that, spins, or flops over, and that guy continues, and he could see, I'm assuming,
Yo, shit.
the tires either on its rim.
You know, you like,
Or
I'm
we're
sorry.
trying to
I hate to be the guy that makes 900 jokes, but that's me. So get used to it. No black people have told their version of this story, okay? And I just want that to be known, because if it was somebody black, they would be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nah, bro, the car was at the red light and shit, right? I'm telling you, I'm just sitting here, I'm smoking my black and mild, I'm chilling, I just got out work and shit. You feel me? I just got out work and shit. I had a long ass day. You feel me? So I'm sitting here waiting for the bus and shit, right? And then I see this white van, like I don't know, the light red. Okay, just so y'all know, the light red. This car pull up, it's just waiting at the red light. You feel me? Just regular shit, you know. And then this white van just blow past the red light, speeding. I don't know why, bro, speeding. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe he just gonna stop. Maybe it's an Amazon driver, his package late. I don't know. He just keep driving. You feel me? And then he smack into the back of the car, and that shit, boom. I'm telling you, it flew. Like, if you ever see Incredible Hulk, like when, okay, I'm sorry. If you ever seen Incredible Hulk, like when he fighting somebody and then, you know, he take the car and then he throw the car that's what that shit, bro. I was talking about the car did like 90 flips in the air, bro. I'm not even lying. 90 flips in the air, bro. God bless who's ever in that vehicle, man. God bless who's ever in that vehicle, man. That man would have lost his life today if God wasn't on his side. That man would have lost his life today. Amen, bro. Amen, man. Hey, stay safe. Wear your seatbelt. Oh, God, that's how it would have went.
Break because these big old gouges.
Holy.
Nearly 2 hours after the crash, Andrew's wife Evelyn arrives at the scene. She would later explain that Andrew was on his way home from backpacking and filming for his YouTube channel at Bears Ears National Monument. When he never made it back, she tracked his phone to the intersection.
I gotta
Andrew
pee.
was just 4 minutes from home. At the hospital, an officer answers what few questions she can from Evelyn as she relays the information to Andrew's family over the phone.
Do you know how fast the person is going?
A little over the speed limit.
A little over the speed limit, so probably speed limit's like 30 there. Yeah. Is there any other information you can share with me? No.
Wait, how does she know that though?
Officers can share.
It was not his fault.
It was not his fault, is all that they can confirm, which just pisses me off.
According to public updates posted by the family, Andrew underwent surgery at the hospital to control bleeding in his brain. His condition stabilized. Traffic cameras captured the moment his Subaru Outback came to a complete stop at the red light.
Complete stop.
7 seconds later, the white cargo van plowed into the back of his vehicle, sending it barreling through the intersection. Andrew's father later made a guess at how fast the van was really traveling through the 35-mile-per-hour zone.
It don't even look like he was going that fast.
I suspect that he was hit from the rear at something approaching 80 miles an hour.
Yes, you'd be right on.
However, these angles failed to capture the van in the crucial seconds before impact. Later,
Well, if you look, hold on, wait, I'm gonna go back. If you look, you can see the lights. Hold on.
Am I out of the ball?
Was really traveling and plowed.
You can see the lights, right?
Stop at the
Look, it
red
stops.
light. 7 seconds later, the white cargo.
You can see the headlights creep into the frame, right?
Plow
and slam into this dude's car.
Into the back of his vehicle, sending it barreling through the
And he keeps going. This had to be like, I want to say like 40, 50 miles per hour. Like at least 50, bro. Which is kind of normal. Like, it's kind of normal to go like 20 over the speed limit. It's illegal, but it's kind of normal to go like 20 over the speed limit. But like, nah, bro. Especially in like a 30. You going 50 is crazy as hell. Like, he was going pretty fast. But like, why didn't he stop?
Section. Andrew's father later made a guess at how fast the van was really traveling through the 35-mile-per-hour zone.
35? Yeah, that nigga was definitely going about 50.
If I suspect that he was hit from the rear, had something approaching.
80?
Yes, you'd be right on.
However, these angles failed to capture the van in the crucial seconds before impact. Later, surveillance videos from nearby businesses, combined with recovered crash data, would paint a far clearer picture.
We can just hope right now and hope the miracle happens and Andrew survives this.
By February 6th,
Damn, I
one week
forgot
after
he
the crash,
passed,
Andrew's
bro.
family shares an update. Though he has no spinal damage, a CT scan shows increased bleeding and several small strokes on the left side of his brain. He's kept under sedation to give his brain time to rest. Meanwhile, Nick is recovered enough to answer questions from investigators.
Do you have a broken pelvis or something somebody was saying or something?
Yeah, they had to cut open my stomach like C-section.
This nigga laughing and shit.
They had to cut down my leg just to get at my hip bone.
Okay.
This nigga's laughing cause he's like astonished that they even gave him the surgery to survive, bro. Mind you, he just killed somebody. Like, you know, bro, you should be repenting, gang.
Jam it back into the socket.
Is that a bone down there?
Oh shit!
I got stitches like what's Jack from that Christmas movie.
Oh.
Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying?
So what's the
They
last
cracking jokes
memory
and
you
shit.
have, like I said, before the crash?
My gas pedal, the mat that's underneath it, like I guess got stuck on it. I bent down to pick it off of it, and the next thing I know, I'm like, bam! And like all my stuff is flying around. I'm in like extreme pain, and for a freaking rug, dude. I don't remember anything after crashing into them.
Is that they were just stopped?
Really?
They were just stopped at a red light. So, yeah.
How old are they?
What? I can't answer that, but close to you, sir.
I mean, shit, at least it was a grown-ass man and not a child, I guess.
Yeah, it's a very sad situation for everybody involved.
According to police records, technicians noted during the van's inspection that the accelerator pedal had...
Honestly, bro, like, if it was really an accident, there's nothing you could do. Like, for me, if it was me and I was the dude that hit this grown man with my car, I'd just be like, damn, bro. I'd just be like, damn, like, I'm sorry, man. And it's sad because you can't even tell bro sorry. Like, if you really regret it and you're really remorseful, you can't even tell bro sorry. Like, you can't even tell his family sorry because his family don't want to hear that shit, bro. They want their son back. You feel me? They want him back. Their uncle, their brother, you feel me? Their husband, like, you know? I would have just said, bro, send me to jail. Straight like that, bro. I deserve jail time for that. I'm sorry. It was an accident, Your Honor. Just give me like 15 to life. You feel me?
Then snapped off. After reviewing crime scene photos, the mat also appeared to be partially bent up on both sides after the wreck. While it is possible the mat became stuck, observations made by medical staff after Nick arrived at the hospital point to a more concerning possibility.
Oh no.
Any drugs, alcohol, or any
There
other
it is.
distractions that night, sir?
No, so since I don't have a phone and my leg was visibly out of my skin, I didn't know how to cope and wait. So I drank like a bunch of shots just sitting in my vehicle just to try to mitigate with something I'm still struggling with right now.
Okay. So are you talking?
So basically, that nigga was drunk. He was drunk driving, and he's trying to cover it up by saying that he took a bunch of shots to mitigate the pain. So we're just capping.
After the crash?
After, yeah.
Oh, after the crash, you start drinking a bunch of shots.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. But nothing before.
No, the pain was so freaking intense that it's like, and I knew I didn't have a way to call you guys because I don't have a phone.
Right.
And so I was trying to do everything I can to be like, help me,
right.
come on, somebody call the cops, please.
So
help
we're
me.
just lying.
And drink because how much pain I was in.
Okay.
During the van's inspection, a white trash bag was found containing numerous small bottles of alcoholic beverage containers that were either empty or nearly empty. The bag itself contained a dark brown liquid substance that smelled, quote, foul, such as vomit.
Ew.
Investigators would return to this subject later after obtaining his hospital records. For now, investigators continue gathering evidence while monitoring Andrew's condition. On February 18th, his father shares that he's been taken off sedation and is breathing with minimal ventilator support.
That's where we are. We'll keep you posted.
No, please keep me 100% posted.
Yeah.
I can't like I said, I don't have a lot of words for your family right now.
For real.
But I've been looking at my own son, honestly, a lot different. He's 16, going to be 17 soon,
For real. Damn.
Every time he leaves the house now or
he about to
anything
get on the road, bro.
Your family is, on my mind, and I'm sorry. So
For real.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Andrew is still in the ICU on February 21st when Nick is finally discharged from a VA hospital. He's promptly intercepted by police officers and arrested on a vehicular assault warrant. Before heading to jail, he's brought in for an interview.
How you doing, man?
With all things considered, I think they're trying to keep me in a hospital to treat me as like a psychosis or like making something into something that's not.
Oh, really?
So I just want to give you guys a face on me, but
okay.
Let's get this forever.
Sure, I get that. And so,
nah, nigga, we treat you for murder, nigga.
You can kind of walk now and stuff like that.
I can't put weight on it, but I've gotten pretty good at hopping.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to.
I'm glad you're.
How good are you at running,
boy? No, I appreciate it. The thing that bugged me the most was that guy's not quadriplegic and he's alive.
Sure.
Nick shares with the investigators that before crashing the van, he'd been living in it and was traveling toward the West Coast.
Mm-hmm. As of recently, I lost both my cats and I was just trying to go to the Native American ruins just to like keep my mind distracted. But that's been something that I really need is like a career or a job you go into, like a purpose in life.
Interestingly, many of the videos on the Desert Drifter YouTube channel feature Andrew visiting ancient ruins and prehistoric sites. According to a video posted by his wife Evelyn, exploring these landscapes left Andrew with a, quote, sense of peace and purpose.
No way.
I came back to a country that said 9/11 was a scam and it's like we were murderers and all kind of stuff. So it was really hard to get help and meet anybody.
Damn, who is...
knowing that I was a veteran, especially in like super liberal states.
Okay.
They had a lot more animosity. So I was just trying to drive around until I found a state that accepted a veteran just trying to get back on his feet.
Claiming he has little memory of the crash, Nick listens as the officer walks him through what they saw on the traffic cameras.
When it hit, right, you guys went across the intersection, you shoved the other vehicle, goes...
Feel it. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. No, take your time.
No, it's fine.
I do want to say I'm so glad we have interrogation footage. I love seeing interrogation footage. So yeah, glad we got that.
And so it shoves into that light pole on the southeast corner there. And then from there, your van continues eastbound along the sidewalk, comes to rest. In an upright position, and the other vehicle overturned, unfortunately, from there, okay?
He then returns to a familiar story, one that quickly falls apart under scrutiny.
It was like being in a dream. Nothing seemed real.
But you were completely present,
in complete
correct?
Shock.
You were sober?
All I could feel was pain radiating all over my body. I didn't know what to do. I keep emergency shots I have like emergency kit with like Band-Aid and stuff.
Okay.
And so I keep shooters in there. and I just remember drinking them and throwing them out the window.
As imaginative as his explanation might be, it's in direct conflict with witness statements and what's clearly observed in body cam footage.
He's breathing.
He's breathing?
He's breathing, but he is unresponsive.
Did you ever see him eat or drink anything while they were in front of you?
Oh, true.
No, for the majority of the time he was unconscious.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it. It was like, I wasn't me, this isn't real, this isn't happening. And I think it was like a dream. And so doing the shooters was like me trying to connect back to reality almost. I don't know how to explain that.
Hospital records would later reveal that Nick had a blood ethanol level of 0.201 when his blood was drawn at the hospital.
201? That nigga was drunk as hell.
Nearly 4 hours after the crash. Detectable amounts of fentanyl and THC were also found in his bloodstream. Investigators also shared something with Andrew's father that has disturbing implications.
We have a ready report. Do you know what that is?
No.
Report every drunk driver immediately.
Oh.
We have that from hours prior to the crash, out near the Palisade area.
Okay.
With that van. But that was quite a few hours prior, but had already reported that they were possibly, under the influence at that point. Have you ever gotten a DUI before or anything like that?
11 years ago.
Oh, 11 years. Oh, quite a while ago.
According to police records, Nick was arrested in February of 2014 and charged with DWI, aggravated DWI, and reckless endangerment. He was sentenced to 3 years of probation. However, the potential consequences this time could be far more severe given Andrew's condition.
The guy hit's not a quadriplegic and he's not dead.
I have no idea what his status is going to end up being. I mean, he's still at the hospital, right? And he's still not doing very well at all. But I don't know what his end result will be. He's not alert. He's not awake. And so I spoke to his father. I've spoken to his wife a few times. And so we're just trying to put it all back together, what actually happened that night. The only thing, like I said, that I know for sure, based off of the video, is that he was just stopped at a red light when you hit the back of his vehicle.
Maybe this thing has changed the course of what your
I
purpose
don't
looks
think
like.
I would have ever forgiven myself. Like, I think this probably is what needed to happen.
Even if this incident changes the course of Nick's life for the better, Andrew's father would likely disagree that it was worth the cost of what happened to his son.
How are you doing? I can't imagine. It's not. It's messed up.
Like it shouldn't have happened.
No, it should never have happened.
It's not even explainable really. But
And it's not in any way. Like, so there's... When I've dealt with a lot of crime in my 19 years straight. There's sometimes where people are victims, right? And then there's victims, right? And this is one where it's just 100%. He is a victim every way.
Is there anything you want me to tell the family, or that you would say that
I would gladly give my life because I don't have one for that person just to wake up and have one.
Okay. Right.
Following Nick's interview, he's booked into the Mesa County Jail. But the case is far from over. Crash data, additional surveillance footage, and Nick's own private confessions will soon cast the...
I muted my mic by accident. I said, nigga, fuck your life. You know? It's like, what do you mean? Like, oh yeah, even if his life turned around, fuck, like, bro, what about my son? Fuck his life. I don't, like, okay, cool.
Incident in a much darker light. For now, Nick reaches out to his estranged mother, who's all too familiar with the victim, Andrew Cross.
What the hell?
Hello, Nick.
Oh my God. Mama.
I'm so glad.
So this nigga a fan?
I'm so glad you're alive.
I hit somebody.
I know. I actually was a fan.
His mom was a fan.
He reminded me of you so much. Eric and I used to watch his videos. In fact, we were going to go and take trips to some of the places he'd been.
What the hell? Oh, he does have 600K. Damn.
Andrew's YouTube
Chad, did y'all
channel,
know him?
described as exploration and adventure with a historical twist, mainly focuses on solo hiking treks in both well-known and remote areas, often highlighting historical sites and artifacts. While collecting Andrew's belongings from the totaled car, his father shared further details about his son.
He was a history major in undergrad at Virginia Tech. He started this channel on a whim because he had an interest in the as you know, these are, we refer to them, the ancient peoples that populated the lands to our west and south here. So he started putting his videos up, and in less than a year, he had over 400,000 subscribers.
God dang!
To date, his YouTube videos have amassed over 97 million views.
I've been doing this stuff for years and never would have imagined that other people would be interested in coming along.
3 weeks after the crash,
less than a
updates show
year,
that
bro was a
Andrew has
prodigy.
begun to respond to pain, which his wife Evelyn writes is a positive step in the right direction. Meanwhile, Nick...
Yo, I keep forgetting that this dude passed away, bro. Like, he doesn't wake up at the end of the story. That's terrible, man. That is just tragic.
Continues speaking to his mom from jail, describing his van life adventures.
I was going long-term camping. Mom, I saw the most beautiful things in nature that really... So, like, Jesus in the Bible, he's like the embodiment of like feminine and masculine. I think that's why he has like a big
what are we
heart.
talking about, bro?
And in the military, they only teach you how to be masculine. You know how like feelings are poison, and like talking about your feelings is something gay or whatever.
Man,
or like when I was camping.
Talk about how you hit this man with your car, bro, when he was at a red light. What are we talking about? Jesus and feelings and shit. Like, what is happening here?
I saw the entire Milky Way, and I was crying for the first time in my life. And
On February 22nd, Andrew's sister shares that he's developed pneumonia, but continues breathing on his own with little support. They also begin reading him comments left by his fans, who pray relentlessly for his recovery. In a video call recorded from jail between Nick and his sister, they discuss what Andrew's condition means for his case.
Yeah, so I guess Andrew's gonna make it out of this, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of a godson, dude, if I'm really being honest with it.
Given the type of family he comes from, I don't think they're gonna try to like really mess you up, man. You know?
Well,
I think if Andrew makes it out of this,
dude, I'm like, I'm pretty emotional.
God's like had your back on this.
Man,
like,
shut
you have
the
to see God. Like God crashed you both. Like, but God's kind of like coming out on this one.
No, I don't want that to be on my conscience, and like, I think all of this happened for a reason.
On February 28th,
saying,
Andrew's
bro?
sister Jenna provides another update on her brother's condition. Writing, his response is
talking about God has your back. Bro, like, bro, what are we talking about? And this is my thing, right? This is my thing. I get the whole, like, God works in mysterious ways and things, right? This is my whole thing about organized religion and shit. I'm not gonna go on a whole spiel and tangent on this, but what confuses me is how people can use God in both ways, bro. This man was just at a red light and he got hit, bro. Like, he did nothing wrong, bro. And his whole life is like, potentially over. Like, we don't know if he's gonna make it out alive, If anything, God is on his side, Why would God be on the side of the dude that crashed into his vehicle because he was being irresponsible, because he was drunk, under the influence? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are we even saying that? No, I think God's got you. What? How?
The neuro exams haven't changed. If anything, they've become less noticeable. The statistics about Andrew's likelihood to have a moderate recovery or even regain consciousness are discouraging. And it seems like the more info we get, the bleaker the picture. As officers visit with Nick at the jail, he requests an update.
Is Andrew still alive?
He still is, but I don't know that it's looking very good. So I do know he's in extremely bad shape, but his family's there praying for him and stuff, and but I don't know, man. Just to be perfectly honest, I don't
want to hear that. if he makes it even, I'm still gonna make a YouTube about that.
Come on, gang.
Yeah,
or something.
do something.
Just to prevent people, because it's like I can't even sleep. I can't even.
Yeah, I think, and you know, I do know of folks that go around and like speak at different, like maybe
I
at
would
media
like to do it while I'm still in and have the kids see me get shackled back up.
Yeah.
Because it really would teach a lesson. Like, bro, I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
As Andrew's condition declines and Nick remains behind bars, investigators continue analyzing the evidence.
Niggas are trying to
In the
use his
week
life
following
some way.
the crash, officers
Like,
met with the nearby businesses, gathering 2 new
Don't
angles
be
of
like
the
me.
crash. The first offers a wider view of the street, and the audio captures the moment of impact with disturbing clarity.
Definitely that.
The footage reveals that once the van struck Andrew's car, it carried it down the street until it collided with a light pole, causing it to roll over as it landed against the building. Another nearby business caught a similar angle, but one disturbing detail stands out.
And then it's crazy. From way far away. And that is almost like it sped up before it even got to him. There was no. You'll see.
In video footage recorded on an officer's phone, the van can be seen gaining intense speeds before smashing into Andrew's car at the stoplight. According to crash data, Nick was traveling at 80 miles per hour 5 seconds before impact. In the final tenth of a second, his speed climbed to 82, indicating he accelerated just before the collision. After learning the exact speeds at which his son was struck, Andrew's father shared a calculation with the investigating officer.
The weight of that van I estimated to be 10,000, his to be 4,000. Speed of travel, 82 miles an hour, his car being stationary. And the Google's AI, artificial intelligence module spit out the calculation because they laid it all out in 6 steps. But the bottom line is that he suffered an impact of over 87 G's of force.
I don't know what
The report
that means.
also notes that a stuck floor mat would not explain this acceleration, and that a reasonable driver would have applied the brakes.
True.
Despite all the data, nothing could explain what compelled Nick to speed up before striking.
That's what okay. I'm sorry. This is probably like our 4th time seeing this, but it's just now clicking to me that yes, he speeds up at the end.
Despite all
Look at this. Oh shit. I don't know what that was. Look at this. He's going. He's going. He starts speeding up right here.
Explain what compelled Nick to applied the brakes. Despite all the data, nothing could explain what compelled Nick to speed up before striking Andrew's car.
I've been through
some trying to run the red.
Stuff, dude. And I didn't have a means to react because I have insecurity issues and PTSD.
Shut your ass up, bro.
This kind of and so, I don't know if my subconscious took over that night as, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but, I don't remember
You're a Gemini.
Yeah, I'm tired of even hearing that because of who was
I'm
targeting me for so. No,
I'm turning this shit off, bro. I'm turning this shit off. Like, this, W sister and shit, cool. W sister, bro. Fries, gang. Fries. Get her out of here, bro. She talking about some, yeah, you are a Gemini. Come on, bro.
it's fine. It's hilarious.
While it's unclear exactly who Nick believes was targeting him, he spoke further on the topic with his mother.
There's some YouTuber bragging to the internet saying she was hacking my phone. It's it was a pretty traumatic 7 years ever since meeting Ross. And instead of doing hard drugs and becoming a criminal, I did everything I could to keep my sanity. And what happened with Andrew was a complete mistake. I never intended that to happen.
Dude, I was on the phone with the government, and I was like accurately pointing out their emotions on a phone as they felt them, even reading their minds.
Bro, what are we talking about?
Became such a controversy that there's thousands of people on the internet that were calling me the beast from the Bible, dude.
And while discussing the crash with his mother, a crucial detail in Nick's story suddenly changes.
I had edibles for, PTSD or whatever to go to sleep at night. and I hadn't drank in a year. It wasn't me drinking on my own because I'm sad. There was somebody that came up to my van that offered me, like, they had a big bottle of Jägermeister, and that's the last thing I remember. And then I remember waking up in the hospital, just lost and alone, Mom.
So you're telling me you're in your van after you smack into somebody else's vehicle at a red light, and their first thought is to offer you a bottle of alcohol. Yo, bro, take this, drink it. Maybe it'll make you feel better. And you were conscious enough to grab it and drink it? What are we saying?
Okay.
And nobody saw that.
Okay.
Yo, give me a map.
When somebody offered me a drink, I took it because it was another human being who, you know, like, I'm alone, I'm by myself, like, offered a good thing to me, or so I thought, and I kind of forgot my problems with alcohol, you know?
Oh, maybe he saw me before the crash.
I do.
But now I get it.
In a cruel twist of irony, Andrew's father shared that his son once worked with a group that provides support for struggling adults, including those who are suffering from PTSD.
They're in Utah nearby. Then they're an outdoor, registered or whatever you have to be, accredited outdoor therapy program for people with primarily drug addictions they're trying to kick, but also some alcohol.
I have a lot of people in my life that love me.
Alcohol is a drug, man.
Myself.
They did methanol and shit.
I forgive myself for everything that I didn't want to talk about, and it kind of ended up like this.
Okay.
And you guys are right. You're right about everything. I didn't know how to open up to you guys. I didn't know how to talk to you.
Real.
And it was better to drown my problems in probably every bottle I ever drank. Alone, by myself, with no friends. But I think this kind of needed to happen because the last time we ever talked was when I got my first DWI.
Yeah.
And I think it's ironic. The only thing that I want is for that guy that I've hit make it through.
As he continues sharing with his sister, Nick reveals the plans for his own future.
There were so many thousands of people demanding that I got a gift, and they couldn't figure out where it came from, whether it was a brain injury or like somebody's looking over me. And I think all of this needed to happen. And like, I have an idea of what I want to do when I get out. Like maybe to make a YouTube, but I wanted to make tents and sell them because I kind of got into sewing. But like,
you're gonna sew a tent?
Travel with that message too, like just have like, free coffee and be like, hey, if you don't buy anything, I've been lonely for a long time and I admit it, and it would be good to just have coffee with somebody. But if you want to buy my stuff, that's cool too.
You're a multifaceted person. I can't see you staying in one niche. Like Gemini,
well, then help me make it, and then be a
this
part of the
bitch talking
channel.
about astrology and shit, bro.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. And I think the first video I should make is like about this.
But while Nick dreams of a future in the spotlight, Andrew continues to decline.
Yeah, this ain't no life swap game. You're dead.
Andrew's sister announces the family's difficult decision to remove him from life support, following multiple strokes affecting important parts of his brain. She writes, "We know that a life dependent on machines is not what Andrew wants."
Facts.
It had to be exactly this way. It had to be a guy that you would have loved. Like if it had just been some schmuck, like maybe this wouldn't have hit so heavy, but like he's a good dude, man. Like
dude, I was in court and like when they didn't know if he was gonna make it or not, and they said like his wife, like we left her voicemails and we might need to push this. I'm trying not to go there, but like we might need to push this to a manslaughter. I've tried all through dude.
On March 4th, 2025, 36-year-old Andrew Martin Cross passed away in the company of his wife, family, and friends. Before his death, Andrew's best friend and dad tirelessly dug through the wreckage of Andrew's car to find his camera, in the hopes of salvaging his footage.
Damn.
Right? He's got a camera that's on a pole that he does a lot of filming with.
Yeah.
And
wait a minute here. That's he uses that one.
Yeah, he uses that.
Do you know what it looks like?
Yeah, it looks like your body cam. Kind of.
On a stick?
On a stick.
Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing is we found in that van earlier.
Come on, bro.
And I wonder if when they were scooping things, if they threw it in there.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
So wait, just a minute. Let me go over there. Let me see.
Nah,
They're missing a 3D camera, and they're describing it as that one that we saw here, John. That 3D one? Cool.
I think I got it, John. Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
is it?
That's awesome.
Nice,
yeah, that's
man.
Wow. Heck yeah. That's great. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Miraculously,
look at this nigga. What the hell?
Heck yeah.
Holy goddamn outfit, bro. Is this a mechanic? Holy, look at his mustache, bro. And he got a septum? Yeah. This a Bad Bunny.
That's great. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Miraculously, the equipment was still functioning enough to download the footage. Evelyn uploaded the final adventure of her husband to his YouTube channel in October of 2025.
Nah.
Nothing but shenanigans, my friends. I'm glad you were with me. I could feel your presence.
As Nick faces upgraded charges,
Man, I mean, you know, that's something, bro. That's beautiful, bro. At least she could upload his final hike, you know, as some like, you know, like a tribute, you know.
In the wake of Andrew's death, he recalls a near-death experience in which he was given an unexpected warning.
Like, I was at peace, but like, Grandma was trying to explain to me, like, you can't leave a debt unfulfilled, especially when you take somebody's life. Once I pay the price for my crime, which is Andrew, in a court of law, I don't owe any. I'm not a sinner. I didn't. You know, it's like when you do crimes against people and you run away from it. That's when you're a sinner. That's when you're a liar. That's when you're a manipulator. But if you get punished here on earth, then it's settled.
It's like, I get it, but like, why? Like, I think that's him trying to cope, you know, with what he did to an innocent man, and it's him trying to turn his life around through religion. But like, bro, just say I'm sorry. Like, just say I fucked up, you know? Just be guilty, bro. You know? It's like you feel guilty because bro, you're responsible for killing somebody. Like, you're supposed to feel guilty for that. It's not supposed to be like, oh, well, I'm in jail. I mean, I'm in jail, so it's not like I'm gonna go to hell, you know? Like, I'm repenting, so I think I should be good when I go see that man upstairs. But it's like, bro, like, just go to jail, gang. Like, just do your time, bro.
On October 8th, 2000.
Niggas talk about, yeah, when I get out, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and shit, bro. Like, yo, come on, bro. Like, I don't feel like this is real remorse, bro.
25, Ragnar Nicholas Crystal pleaded guilty to vehicular homicide while driving under the influence as part of a plea agreement. In December of 2025, he was sentenced to 10 years in the Colorado Department of Corrections, followed by 3 years of parole.
Damn.
If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come.
I mean, so I don't know. They didn't really uncover anything. I wish it was like a real like what happened, get to the bottom of it. But I guess he was just drunk. Well, he was just under the influence and he was speeding. You know, he was homeless. You know, he didn't have nobody to talk to. I guess the nigga was just driving one day, drunk as hell, you know? And then he just so happened to smack into this dude's car by accident. You know, and that dude just so happened to be like some famous YouTuber. And I guess that's why he's trying to draw the dots and draw the lines, because it's like, yo, like, this is so coincidental. Like, how could this have happened? But, I mean, hey, bro. I guess maybe there is something bigger. But I've been in scenarios like this, bro, where I've been delusional on some, like, overly spiritual shit. And I've tried to connect it to, like, religion and shit and say, like, oh, maybe this is all part of God's plan, bro. But nobody knows, bro. Nobody knows. And you trying to devise it and put it together kind of makes you sound schizophrenic, realistically. And I had to learn that the hard way, bro. But yeah, man, just live your life on earth, bro. And, yeah. Do better and shit. And I think, bro, I think this dude is trying to do better. I think, you know, he took this as like a wake-up call. Because, like, bro, he really, you know, he ended somebody's life. Somebody who was really important to somebody, you know? And I think everybody's important to somebody. So that's why every life is important. But, like, he really, you know, he really feels that impact. So it's like, you know, and it also gave him a reason to connect with his family and stuff. So, like, yeah, that's good for bro. That's good for bro. But this is not supposed to be a situation where you're focused on what's good for you. This is a situation where you focus on what you did wrong and do better, which I guess he's doing. So, I don't know. I guess it all works out. I just don't know, man. They're too relaxed for me. Like, they're just too relaxed. He's too focused on himself and his life and not like this dude and, you know, what he did, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just yapping. Maybe I'm not old enough to understand. That dude is like 40 and shit. So let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna check the comments on this video, actually. Let me know what y'all think, though, bro. Him wanting to start a YouTube after murdering a YouTube. That's what I'm saying. Like what? Tragic how it's never true. No, actually true. That is actually true. The sister saying God crashed both of you was infuriating. No, sweetie, your drunk ass brother plowed into an innocent. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking, like, bro, am I crazy, bro? Like, how do you start a YouTube channel after you take the life of a famous YouTuber? And how is that not you trying to make bread off of taking somebody's life? You know? How are we seeing this any other way? But bro is clout chasing after you actually like clap somebody up. His sister is instantly one of the most insufferable people. Emergency shots of booze in the glove box in case of an accident. Like, that's what I'm saying. This guy and his sister are the type of people to hide their zombie bite in a zombie apocalypse. What an insufferable family about talking about nonsensical bullshit constantly instead of taking accountability. Thank you, bro. High school prank killed. Oh. No, I gotta watch that one next. But that's what I'm saying. I'm glad we got real people in the comments. I'm glad we have real people in the comments. Anyway, let me know what y'all think, bro. If you like the video, and shit. If you like to subscribe. Additions.team _ on Instagram. Issues.com. Which is some fire pieces. I'm out. Bye. Damn, if the stream crashes, like, that's just a GG. I want to keep streaming, bro. You know, my PC decides it. Crazy as hell, because there is a death. Anyway,